what they're giving, 'cause I'm working for a living.
I'm Chris Zinn, coming to you semi-live from the tool room, which you'll visit every day you go to a different site. First of all, safety. Key. Your team leader has probably done this before. If not, they are adults who will handle most problems. If you have a problem with what you're doing, with someone in your group, with the homeowner themselves or neighbors, you're going to be in some different neighborhoods, go to your team leader. They will handle it or find someone who will handle it. A lot of the neighborhoods are a little different probably from the neighborhoods you've come from. We ask that you stay together and again report any problems that you have to your team leaders. First of all, use your safety goggles. When you scrape paint or when you use some of your power tools, anytime something could possibly fly in your eye, safety goggles. You should have plenty of them. Ask your team leader if you're going to be doing a job like this. If she forgets or he forgets, let them know that you need those. This is a paint scraper. You're going to scrape most of the paint that you can. Remember, we have a limited amount of time to do this. So you're not going to be able to get down to the bare wood sometimes. Ask your team leader, is this okay? Do I need to do more? All you do is run it along the old, probably bubbled up or peeling paint, get the extra off so that you can repaint and it will stick to the wood. Okay, when we talk about paint, first of all, we have a limited amount of paint, so don't be slopping it everywhere. You will have different jobs for your paint, whether it's covering big areas or trimming smaller areas. For big areas, you can use the wide paintbrush or a roller. For those of you who are new to rolling, this is how you put a roller on. Exactly. Okay? For smaller areas, and then for trimming. Also, you'll have to use tape probably around the windows. Be sure and have enough of that. Tape the windows very nicely, or you're going to have to use razor blades to get that off, and that's just not good. This is a roller paint. You put the paint in the deep end, take the roller, go down to the paint, and then take the excess off where it's ribbed or bubbled up here. You'll probably use this all week long. Okay, next. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a what? Everybody? Hammer. Yes, we've all seen one. Have you ever used one? I don't know. I'm supposed to let you know how to use it. You're going to take the nail, that's what you hit with the hammer, and hold it steadily. Watch the head of the nail. Once you get it in to where it can stand by itself, you can move away from the nail with your fingers and nail it in. Now, as far as power tools go, if you've never used one, don't. If you have experience with a weed eater or a chainsaw or maybe hedge trimmer, let your leader know when that comes up. Or if you really feel confident, let them teach you how to use one. But be careful. You've got a lot of people around you. They're not toys. Don't be stupid. Use your safety goggles when you're using anything like that. And if you feel uncomfortable with it, let your team leader know. We don't want you in any kind of situation that would be hazardous to your health or anybody else's. Next, ladders. We're using a lot of them this week, whether they're tall and leaned up against a house or a step ladder like this one. Make sure they're on stable ground. No rocks, no sand, nothing that's going to cause them to fall. If they're a tall one against a house, make sure someone's holding your ladder all the time. The wind, all kinds of things can happen where it will tip. No goofing around with them, no shaking them when somebody's on them. This is another tool that you have to use wisely. If you're not comfortable on a ladder or with the heights, don't do it. Let your team leader know it's perfectly okay. Not everybody likes climbing up on 40-foot ladders. So let them know. We don't want you up there if you're not comfortable. Be very aware and careful of any kind of wires leading from the house to someplace else. They could be cable, they could be electrical. Trust me, you do not want to be near them with a ladder or anything metal. A little incident a few years ago, he's fine. So stay away from them. Find out from your team leader If you can put something near them or get another area that you can paint instead of that area, be very careful. Okay, so to wrap it up, have a great time. Be careful, make some friends. Be sure and talk to the homeowners. A lot of what they want, not only for their houses or their homes, is to talk to people. They may not get out, so be friendly to them. You're working for them, basically, but they just want a little conversation. Have a great time, be careful, and hope to see you next year.